Is this on?
We are proud to be dramatic. We are proud to be a bit of a messy king.
Welcome to Election Night 2024. No, I'm just kidding. By the time this airs, the election's already over. But welcome to What's Wrong with Wrestling. Maybe. I'm Andrew Pisano, maybe, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton. What's up? We're not here to talk about the election. We're here to talk about welcome to Monday Night Saudi. Hey, it continues. The party never stops. We might just fucking have them stay, hold them hostage. We've done it before. And maybe the road to WrestleMania goes through Saudi.
And maybe it just loops around Saudi forever.
If we don't let them leave, they have to have WrestleMania here.
Brilliant.
What are you going to do? Have TNA? I believe in murder. No, you have to do it here.
You could stay and have Monday Night Saudi.
Yes.
Or you could leave and have Saudi is war.
Friday night, Saudi down? That's brilliant. I'm a genius. You know that guy? Remember that guy? We can't talk about that guy.
Hunter, come here. You see this button? When I push this button, it sends $10 zillion to the head of TKO, and then he puts Vince back in charge.
Don't make me press it. Honestly, I kind of want to press it right now.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to fucking press it, okay?
I'll do you one better. I'm going to press it with my dick.
I mean, what's $10 trillion when you have $100 zillion?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny, like, fell into the trap again where they're like, oh, this is the first ever Monday Night Raw in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be huge. And then it was like, well, no, the pay-per-view is not huge.
Right.
Nothing happened in the pay-per-view. So why would anything happen on Raw? Oh, nothing happened on Raw. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Gunther face turn?
No, he's...
But isn't...
I know, but he was like...
He's always like, oh, you know...
These guys are good competitors and everybody's a good competitor.
Yeah.
Gunther,
get to the chopper! We have to get out of this country!
the ring general!
Oh, my God. That's fucking great.
We're going to review Raw and all that stuff, all the stuff that happened on Raw. I mean, I feel...
The three things that happened on Raw.
There is some stuff to make fun of, that's for sure.
Always.
That's a show.
Yeah. But first we have to thank a new patron.
Oh.
So thank you to...
Where the hell have you been?
Tom.
Oh.
That's his name. Where the hell have you been, Tom?
Yeah, where the hell have you been, Tom?
You're know.
Just now joining Patreon?
Yeah.
Number 998.
No. Yeah.
Well, we're getting there.
That would be nice, but... Oh, you're making him come out a little bit there.
Making him come out.
Don't make me come! I don't know about you. I think he'd be a better president than the options we have.
Yeah,
and
someone
I
should have voted for him.
Someone did. Yeah.
What?
It's funny how serious people take these the elections.
Yeah.
First of all, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
Trump's winning Texas, no matter who I vote for. And the last couple elections, I wrote in Jesse Ventura.
Nice.
And this time I said, you know what? Let me put out a poll. I gave everyone 4 options. Whoever wins, I'm voting for.
Yeah.
I put Jesse Ventura, and then I put Stone Cold, and
Shawn Michaels, along with The Undertaker.
And Stone Cold won. Jesse got second, but Stone Cold won, of course. I wrote in Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There was a time where we used to put in our dad. Me and both me, Andrew, and our other brother would write in my dad.
Yeah.
And I think it took like 4 votes to like actually make the Fort Bend County presidential, like who are the leaders.
Right.
Could never get that 4th person.
No.
Should have told me.
Not even our dad.
Not even our dad. No. Hardcore Republican.
But can you believe this guy, he didn't vote for railroad commissioner.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I just put Stone Cold and I didn't vote for anything else.
Everything.
I don't care.
Not selected, not selected.
I have the video.
Next, print.
I posted the video. I typed STO. I typed the whole thing, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then I just went next, print. And
How long did you wait to do that?
Like 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's commitment. You know
Well, because once I put the poll out and then I said I'll do it, once I said I'll do it, I was like, well, I have to go through the promise. There was a line, but I was like, fuck.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
I'm guessing you voted. If you didn't, it's okay.
I did.
In Harris County?
Like 2 weeks ago.
They took away the
week ago.
vote all Republican, vote all Democrat.
Yeah, they
that
did.
used to be at the very first thing people can click. It's like, no, now you got to go through each one.
Right.
That's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, baby.
But whatever. We're not
There
here
are
to
some
talk
people
about this.
in my neighborhood, and I won't say which side of the fence they're on, but like, I don't care what he is. Like, he's awesome. He always takes care of everything when I call. He takes my call.
Yeah.
He's like the county commissioner of Fort Bend right now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you're getting my vote. I don't care what side of the fence you are. Because that's like I know the person and like they're helping. Like, how many of us have that personal connection to like higher up senators and presidents? Like, oh wait, I met this person and he was awesome. I asked him to do this and he did it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We have over 700 bonus podcasts. You get the weekly Monday Night War podcast. You get all the pay-per-view recaps. We just did Crown Jewel a couple days ago. You can go check that out.
Ew.
We got a bunch of brackets. The worst promo brackets are everyone's favorite. We got 3 of them. Go check them out. And again, we have over 900 patrons. And once we get to 1,000, I'll shave my head and do Stone Cold for an entire podcast. And maybe he'll be the president. We'll see.
Head, balls.
Yeah.
Gotta shave the balls.
Well, that's. I mean, they're
Chest.
already shaven.
Chest, ass.
How long did you ever have a goatee for like extended periods of time when you're not just like shaving it for a day to be like, look at me?
Well, before I did the beard, I had a goatee,
right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, that was a long time ago. Right. But yeah.
Before you could grow a good beard.
Well, sure.
True. No, like 'cause
I couldn't until 10 years ago.
First,
True story.
first when you're like, set in your teenager, you just get the little, peach fuzz, like on your upper lip and then below. And then I was able to connect this side, but then for like a couple years, this part wouldn't connect, and then it finally did. I was like, yeah,
Got it.
and then I sported a goatee for a while, but yeah. Then I just went full beard.
Never
And
go
that's
full beard.
Mostly just because I don't like shaving. I mean, that's like the main reason why I have a beard.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the main reason I figured out I could grow a beard finally, is because I was on vacation. I had a long vacation for some reason. Maybe we drove to Florida or something. And I came back, I was like, some of it filled in. I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it, Eric. I probably called Eric. I can do it.
I can do it now.
Yeah.
Joe used to tell me, like, why don't you shave? You have such a handsome face. You should shave the facial hair. And then Joe's like, I got a beard now. Fuck you. And I'm like, see, it's awesome, right? It's awesome.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
You don't have to
True
shave
story.
as you're driving to work anymore.
Yeah. I'm trying to find our first ever Bunny Boys appearance where I'm like putting your tie on because it's like,
Oh yeah.
I don't think either one of us had facial hair for that.
That's on Facebook somewhere.
Yeah.
I have very little. I had
You
a
have
little,
very little?
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a
thin-
one. I had like a one beard.
A one.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I used to do back then. All right, so Monday Night Saudi opens with Liv Morgan, Dirty Dumb, and Raquel Rodriguez.
I mean, Liv.
R.I.P. Corbin. Talk about that later.
R.I.P.
Liv, fully dressed, not going to win Best Dressed this week.
No.
That's for sure.
Bullshit.
She says, welcome to Monday Night Morgan. Oh.
I mean,
That doesn't sound as cool.
but
No, it doesn't.
But I mean, okay, fine.
Doesn't sound as good as Monday Night Rollins.
Or Morgan Night Raw.
Yeah. Right. Raw Dog Morgan. Yeah. So she shows off her Crown Jewel Championship ring.
Yeah.
She's got a big Super Bowl ring now.
Can't carry around the title because that would be ridiculous when it's
Yes.
heavier than she is.
Right. She says the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is over, and now it's the Liv Morgan World Tour. And I'm also the greatest women's champ of all time. Then the crowd boos Dom, so he yells at them in Spanish. But it's like, I mean, of all the places.
Yeah.
At least in the U.S. U.S. has a Hispanic population. None
Sure.
of these people have any idea what you're saying.
He speaks Spanish.
Should I take the shot?
Yeah.
I have him on the range.
Is he speaking some sort of devil language? What is this?
That sounded gay. Should I take him out?
Yeah. So then Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair come out dressed as Deadpool?
Yeah.
Lady Pool, I guess? I don't know.
We'll go Deadpool.
They both look great.
Yeah, they look cool.
Fantastic.
You
If
think,
you gotta wear it head to toe, might as well go Deadpool.
Right.
Right.
Boom.
And, you'd think that Bianca and Jade are coming out to maybe ask Liv for a shot at the Women's World Championship.
Yeah.
Of
course.
Maybe they'll argue over it or something. But no, Bianca and Jade came out to offer Liv and Raquel a shot at their tag titles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The level of stupidity.
And then
Yeah.
the GM comes out and said, "No, we're going to offer you a shot at her title."
Yeah.
Like,
What
wait,
are you stupid?
We're not
Well,
even going to
so-
have this match that they just offered and everyone popped for.
Liv and Raquel aren't interested. No one's even close to throwing a punch.
No.
But then Adam Pearce is like, "Stop fighting! Oh God, stop! No, stop it! You think
Seriously.
you have war games? What the fuck? Like, what are you doing?"
I said it too early.
No punches.
Did someone tell Pierce that they were supposed to get physical, or maybe they were told all right, then you start getting physical and you're about to fight, and then Pierce runs out. Pierce was panicking.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh my God, no!"
I think he was on the verge of nutting.
I thought
Yeah.
he was panicking because Liv was kind of down to here. I thought she was showing a lot of neck.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
too much neck. That's
I was
for
like,
sure.
that's
You
a lot of
showed
neck.
too much neck, and we just cut it off.
That's right. You're basically showing us where to cut.
Yeah. So then Liv tells Jade, "Watch out for the knife that Bianca's going to stab in your back."
Ooh.
And then Pierce, who got in the ring to separate them,
Yeah.
lets Liv get right in Belair's face.
Yep.
And Belair slaps her.
Uh-huh.
And then Pierce is like, "All right, we're having a battle royal to determine a number one contender for the Women's World Championship.
Who haven't they killed?
And it starts right now."
Inferno match. And then he runs off. What did he say?
Right.
What did he say? What kind of match?
So I think this was every woman on Raw except for Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez,
Yeah.
But I was nervous because in Saudi Arabia, it is illegal for more than 2 women to be in a wrestling ring unless we rape or blow them all up.
Yeah.
That is the law there. Yes.
Right.
Yes, of course.
Or a casket match. We just put them all in caskets.
You know who's my favorite of the women? The party pussies. Because we're going to blow those pussies up. Party pussy starts it off by hitting double cross bodies on a few women.
Wow.
Maxine, everyone's got their special made Saudi outfit where it covers everything up. And then Maxine's wearing a giant jersey, like Big Show size.
Yeah.
Like Big Show's like, "Well, here you go."
Here's my shirt.
Like the Saudis made that for just in case Big Show is going to show up, even though he's in the other company.
Right, they're
we
hoping.
don't want to see that fat belly. We made this jersey for him. Oh, well, Maxine could wear it. But then someone takes off Maxine's jersey and she's wearing the full bodysuit anyway.
Right.
What was the point of that?
Throwback to when they wore giant T-shirts.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Then Katana got knocked out, but did a handstand to get back in the ring. Then Io kicked her out. She was eliminated. Lots of super lame eliminations.
Sure.
Where a girl just gets kicked off the apron.
Right.
Yet, we got multiple "This is awesome" chants, which is very progressive for Saudi Arabia, especially since this match did not deserve those chants.
Right.
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. I don't know. Final 4 was Bianca, Jade, Io, and Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria?
Where the hell have you been?
Why are you even here?
I mean, 5th was Natalia.
Yeah.
5th.
They flew Lyra out here for this. Really stupid moment in the match where Bianca and Jade threw Io and Lyra over the top rope. But
Clearly
Io,
see they don't go out.
they clearly see they didn't go out. They're hanging on. And instead of just kicking them both out to eliminate them,
Like they've done to every other person.
Bianca and Jade turn and look at each other like, "Here we go.
This is it.
We got to fight now." And then, of course, Io and Lyra get back in the ring and attack them.
Of course.
And then Jade gives Io the Jaded and Belair gives Lyra the KOD. Belair tries to throw out Lyra, but Raquel pulls Belair by her hair from outside the ring. Jade tries to save her partner, but Liv pulls Jade over, and both Jade and Bianca are eliminated. And then Bianca and Jade chase Liv and Raquel to the back.
Yeah.
And then Io and Lyra fight on the apron for a bit.
Bold move running through that crowd.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
This match was not good, but the end at least was good.
They're like, in here, here's the way. And then they close the oven door.
Pardon the warmth.
God, the oven door. So
Got them.
this was not a good battle royal.
Did you see the boys?
Jesus.
Again, not a good battle royal, but the end was at least good. They're fighting on the apron, and Io gives Lyra a German suplex on the apron. Lyra falls off, and then Io celebrates her win, like still in the suplex position.
Yeah. Right.
And that was actually, I thought that was pretty hot.
Yeah, sure.
Because she's like basically laying on her back, but her like hip is up. Like, I mean, and it's very ballsy to do there as well. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Probably.
Have your hips up like that?
How dare you?
Just hold. We're checking the books. Hold on. I see it.
We're changing the books.
We're changing the books. Oh, she left. Wow. Anyway, leave the bridge in there. Reverse bridge.
Backstage, Kathy Kelly interviews the New Day before their match that's coming up, and Woods and Kingston argue over what happened last week. But this is interrupted by a Wyatt VHS video, and we see a clip from 8 years ago of The Miz telling Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, "I'll make you stars your families will be proud of."
Wow.
And right then and there, I was like, "Oh right, of course,
Yeah.
the B team." You think Curtis Axel got paid for that 2 seconds?
No.
No.
Like a residual?
He doesn't even wrestle anymore.
No. He like owns an insurance company or something. Right?
Like that.
Probably.
Yeah. So then we see the Miz tied up in a chair, and Bo Dallas has got the handheld camera, and it's 100,000% the scene from The Dark Knight.
You think so?
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
where the Joker tortures the fake Batman.
Right. I was gonna say, are you gonna do Uncle Howdy in Joker's voice?
Oh God. No. Oh, are you the real Miz? Oh, sure. You thought you'd make the B team a big deal?
I kind of hate this for a couple of reasons. First of all, why would the Miz be like the Miz's character is not to be scared of something like this.
He's
Like,
a
he'd be
chicken shit, though.
He's a chicken
Is
shit
he
heel.
though? Like he's kind of like a cocky.
He's
heel.
always been a chicken shit heel.
I don't know,
It's always what he's been.
but like to just be like scared of.
You think he's a cocky
Bo
heel
Dallas.
because you're thinking of that naked picture.
Boing, oing, oing, oing.
If Miz had a cock that big, then no, maybe he wouldn't be scared.
And just
But
the whole VHS thing. It's like okay, like you know what I mean?
The
Like, is this a
tie-in-
VHS filter? Come on.
well, yeah, of course. The whole tie-in with the B team I liked because I
Yeah,
forgot
I
about
guess.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, right, yeah. And then Miz is like, oh, you want the Final Testament, but I'm not with them. And then Bo laughs in Miz's face and says, we never cared about the Final Testament. We wanted you. And then one of the Wyatts runs from the darkness and grabs Miz, and the tape runs out. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
You know,
I liked it.
thought it was fine.
I thought it was fun.
Really?
I mean, every
Yeah.
few years someone gets kidnapped. They've
Yeah.
done this a bunch of times.
Right. But like the whole thing, like, we never cared about Final Testament.
But then I'm wondering, like, what's the feud here?
Yeah. Is it Miz versus all of them?
Miz versus all the
How does
Wyatts?
that work?
Yes.
I'm guessing the Final Testament's going to get involved, though.
And turn face?
No, they're heels. The Wyatts are faces.
No, the Wyatts are the faces.
The Wyatts are kidnapping baby faces.
Yeah. Right.
Well, they're baby faces kidnapping heels, but yeah.
Stop. You had me at kidnap.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's just odd because, again, like the Wyatts, I don't know how much further you can go with this.
Right,
That's
right.
the problem. It's like, oh, we're just getting revenge because you put me in the B team. I don't know.
Right.
You won gold.
Yeah.
Unappreciative fuck.
Right. It's true. But it's like, yeah, the Wyatts can never win gold themselves doing this. So I don't know. Next up, we have the New Day versus the War Raiders. Kofi took offense to Woods tagging himself in, and it cost them the match. War Raiders hits Woods with the War Machine for the win. That's what they're calling their springboard clothesline thing.
So they
Which
can
it
call
wasn't that good this
the
time.
move that it was awful. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Award nominee.
sure.
Award.
Winner.
But then online, Pierce told the New Day that he's having Like I think it's next week, right? Or one of these
A
Raws,
New Day episode.
a New Day episode of Raw.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Where it's just, every time they go to commercial, it's going to be like, hey, remember this? It's going to be New Day moments.
New Day?
And
For
then,
the last time.
yeah, and then at the end of the show, Woods is going to
Murder Kofi.
kick Kofi in the dick
Yeah.
100 times in a row. There you go. Next up, we've got in-ring promo from Sami Zayn. He started his promo in Arabic, and then he says he needs to address what happened at Crown Jewel. So Jey Uso walks out, but he's so serious. He's not even yeeting.
He's not even yeeting?
Even though he's wearing yeet sunglasses and a yeet shirt.
Those
But I'm
people-
not going to yeet, Oos.
Those people came for the yeet.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I think it's contractually obligated that he eats.
Well, it's probably the same crowd that was there on Saturday. So
That's
it's
true.
fine.
They got plenty of yeet.
Jay says, I watched the footage. It's like, well, sure, but you were also there.
Right.
You're right there.
You saw.
right
You
there.
saw better than anyone.
Yeah.
Watch the footage. And he's like, I saw you kick Roman in the face. I need you to be 100 with me, Oos. Was that an accident?
Are the Usos on our truth's level of stupidity right
Yeah,
now?
Apparently.
They're on the unitard spectrum.
They overplayed this too much. They overplayed this too much. Jimmy comes out wide-eyed and crazy. You know he did it. Okay. Like a heel. Like he came out like a heel.
I think he is still. I don't know.
No one gave him the memo.
I think there's a chance Jimmy turns on them. The heels always win war games.
Yeah.
The heels, yes.
They didn't win
Heels
last year.
Always win war games. What was last year?
Like Seth and Orton and Cody and
Versus who?
the Bloodline.
Bloodline.
Bloodline lost.
They did?
Yeah, they were all celebrating. Remember, Orton came in and wrecked Shaw.
Well, most of the time the heels
Orton
win.
returned, and then CM Punk came in after, and
Yeah.
Seth lost his fucking mind.
Right.
Yeah. But most of the time the heels win. If we look at the history of war games the past 6 years since they started doing it, most of the time the heels win. I'm just saying there's a chance Jimmy turns on them. We'll
Again?
see. Yeah. So Jimmy's like, oh, you can't be trusted. And Sammy's like, I can't be trusted. You brought me into the bloodline. And then when things started to go bad with me and Roman, you kicked me in the face. When things went bad with you and Roman, you kicked Roman in the face. And when Jay had an opportunity, you kicked Jay in the face.
Kind of true. I like
Sam
this.
is.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
He doesn't.
Jimmy's the fucking...
He's constantly betraying people.
Right.
So then the crowd chants Sami Uso. And they don't even acknowledge it because they're like, fuck, you just ruined Jay's last line of this segment.
Right.
These fans are too smart, I guess.
Yeah. Way to ruin it.
So Sammy says at Crown Jewel with the four of us for a minute there, it felt like old times and it felt pretty damn good. But then it fell apart like it always does with us. Jay, I love you, but I'm sorry. I can't do this again. I'm out. And Sammy leaves the ring, but Jay says, please come to SmackDown so the four of us can talk like family.
So we can do this again.
Yes.
This exact segment.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, what? Roman can't show up to Raw? Roman's like, I don't watch Raw.
Yeah.
So I guess not.
Right.
And then Jimmy says he ain't family, but Jay says he is family. I see Jimmy Uso, I see Jay Uso, and I see Sami Uso.
Sami Uso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sami
So
Uso.
SmackDown, I guess they'll all have a big hug and all that.
Sure.
Maybe it's too soon for that. Because War Games is still, it's the end of November.
Couple weeks away.
So they got to wait till probably the SmackDown before War Games for them to all hug and be on the same page again, right?
Let's all
drama.
eat on each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeet,
And it's
yeet.
going to be 4-on-4, you think?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's no more Ooses. Oos?
There's always
Paul Heyman gonna get
There's
involved?
always more Usos.
There's always more Usos.
But it's not necessary.
No, I guess.
What do you what? Just get two random. Please no. We don't need Cody Rhodes on fucking
how do you...
Team Roman.
I think that's... Okay.
And then Gunther on Team
Jesus.
Bloodline.
No, it's gonna be 4-4.
I'll fight.
They've done 3 versus 3 versus 3 before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be 5.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Next up, we've got Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable with Zelina Vega and Ivy Nile ringside. Gable gave Dragon a back body drop from the apron, and Dragon landed on his back on the floor. And then Gable pinned Dragon with his feet on the ropes, but Vega pushed them off.
Vega.
So Ivy put Vega in her Dragon Sleeper, and then Rey Mysterio came out. So Gable grabbed him and started slowly.
Casually walked.
Yeah. Gable started ripping his mask off, but then Rey kicked him while the ref was yelling at Ivy, and then Dragon Lee hit Gable with Operation Dragon for the win. You idiot! Yeah, where were you? Where were you, Creed bros?
Yeah, right.
What was it with all the no cells?
I don't know.
German suplex, no cell. German suplex to Dragon Lee, no cell. Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Yeah.
Then reverse. I'm in. Like, what the fuck in the AEW is happening here?
Chad Gable left
Loses.
his babyface stable to go into
That was kind of overish.
a heel stable
Yes.
that always loses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We thought this guy was going to be the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Like 3 times, I think.
I know.
Like he had we were like, yeah, this is the one. Okay, well, he couldn't have won the first one.
Oh, he's got his
Now
daughter.
He's gonna win this
His
one.
daughter's there. Oh, he's definitely winning.
I got
Yeah.
Sammy with a pin. Eric, Sammy with a pin. Andrew, Sammy with a pin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lock of the century, Sammy.
Of
I
course.
mean, what's his
gotta
name? I
be
keep saying Sammy.
it's gotta be Gable.
Gable with a pin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gable with a pin.
Backstage, Gunther tells Jackie Redmond that Cody Rhodes was the better man at Crown Jewel. And then she asks about the Fatal 4-Way, and Gunther says there's 3 very capable competitors and Dom.
That was a good line.
Seth Rollins
Yeah.
made the same joke earlier in the show. So they really wanted you to think that Dom was going to win this, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if you thought he wins this, he's just gonna get murdered. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's just
sure.
a waste. Not that I think Priest is gonna win either. It's probably
Right,
the same chances.
Right.
Oh, of course. None of them are beating Gunther.
No.
But so, yeah, I guess they just wanted us to think that he had a chance. But we've got Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio versus Sheamus versus Seth freaking Rollins. World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender Fatal 4-Way match. Dom, being the only heel in the match, tried to run away. So the 3 baby faces teamed up to catch him.
Right.
Right.
And also, like, this was pre-taped. And I feel like the commercial breaks were even more egregious than usual. It was like every 3 minutes, there'd be a 3-minute commercial break.
Seemed like that.
Then they come back for a couple minutes, like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, we came back, and it was just Dom versus Priest for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck did everyone else go? And then finally, in the least shocking thing ever, Bronson Reed shows up.
That's Big Bronson Reed! The Oscilla is here!
The
The what?
Yeah, you ready? Just be prepared.
That's Big Bronson Reed! The Oscilla is here!
The Ozilla.
The Auszilla.
Like he's Australian.
Yeah, he's
And he's
Australian
Godzilla.
and he's Godzilla.
Auszilla.
So he's the Auszilla.
Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael.
Someone to shut up.
Michael. Shut up, Michael.
Shut it, Shivani. Too.
Yeah.
Do it this. I want 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. on
For
that.
Bailey?
Yeah, go.
Oh, wait, what is it again?
So it's
1, 2.
and then 3 like short ones. So 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
1,
and then
2, 1, 2.
1, 1.
Okay.
Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael.
Something like that? I don't know.
It sounded like you were playing a song when you were hitting it. It's like, shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, shut up, shut up, Michael.
Shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's our new theme song.
The
Oh, God.
Auszilla
Like,
Auszilla.
is here.
Os Kong, maybe?
No.
No?
No.
No. How is he not in this match? They're pushing him to the moon.
Because he lost.
He lost. Yeah.
What did Sheamus do? Beat Ludwig?
He beat Kaiser.
Hey, that's a feat.
Didn't Priest just lose to like Dominic?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, he
he's
did.
in it.
Well, he's in
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, Reed attacked Sheamus, Priest, and then Seth. Reed gave Priest a tsunami.
Tsunami.
And then he gave Sheamus a tsunami, and oh my god, I'm gonna soak. And then he jumped off the barricade and gave Seth the tsunami through the announce table. I'm soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splash zone.
Soaked at home.
And Dom was hiding during all of this. So once Reed left, Dom hit Sheamus with a frog splash, but
he was
Priest
gonna win.
broke up the pin.
Yep.
Dom then hit Priest with a 619 and went for a frog splash, but Priest countered with the South of Heaven choke slam for the win. After the match, Gunther gets in the ring and has a stare down with Priest to end the show. The big question is here, is this War Games, or are they going to have it on Raw in a couple weeks, and then you bring Punk back and he challenges Gunther for Survivor Series? No. I mean, the big rumor was that Punk was going to fight Gunther at Survivor Series.
And win?
No, probably not.
Lose and then fight him again. Lose and then fight him again at Mania and beat him.
And probably lose again. Look, we know it's Punk versus Seth at Mania.
Has to be.
Has to be. I don't think it's for the title.
Probably not, because
they don't need it.
Yeah.
A lot of the rumors have been John Cena versus Gunther.
Now
the
lately,
title.
yeah, he's got to do something.
We'll talk about that later, Eric.
Okay.
First reported by What's Wrong with Wrestling. Jesus. Here we go again.
Here we go.
Again.
That's the thing, is like we come up with ideas and then the dirt sheets are like, sources say. It's like, oh yeah? Who are your fucking sources?
Are we
Yeah.
sources?
We are the
We're
source.
sources.
We are the
guess.
sources.
We are the sorcerer
Pay us
supremes.
all that money because
Source
we
Bourse.
come up with this shit first.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Maxine.
Maxine in a big
Maxine.
jersey. Sweep it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I tried to make it better by putting like 7 X's in her name, but
Yeah.
it didn't help.
Best dressed?
Jade Pool.
Jade Pool.
So tight. Skin tight.
Come on. Sweep it.
But Io made
Sweep
my
it.
PB hard.
Let them pick EO. PB hard. You can't avoid that.
PB hard,
Yeah,
Eric.
PB hard.
Io Sky.
It's like card win.
It's a card win.
Card win.
Yeah, you make my PB hard. Card win. Worst acting?
Michael Cole.
Shut up, Michael.
Yeah.
I'd come dumpster. Card win. It says come dumpster. I'm gonna go.
Oh, so
Jimmy.
Michael Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Jimmy Uso because it bothered me how overacted he did his segment.
That's
Holy
him.
Fuck.
That's always him.
Like, you're that crazy? You didn't see what happened? Even when it happened, Andrew's like, you can see what happened, Jimmy.
Yeah.
They're both going for the guy, and then, come on.
Right. And that's what's funny is like none one explained themselves. Like Sami didn't really even say that it was a mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, best acting, I had Sami Zayn.
I'll go Sammy. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who else it could be.
I had Uncle Howdy. I really like
Oh, okay, sure.
that segment.
That's fine. Worst comment?
Ozilla.
I mean, Auszilla.
Ozilla.
Did you guys notice it at the time? Or was
No.
that the first you
No,
heard it?
yeah.
I thought he was screaming like Australian and fucked it up. I didn't. I
Right.
didn't go back.
Oh,
Cool.
he fucked it up.
Yeah, right.
Best comment?
Sammy Uso.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Really by the crowd because they said it first.
Yeah, true.
Worst match?
I had Dragon versus Gable.
You know, the only reason I'd consider, I'm going to put the Battle Royal, but the only reason I would consider that is because of all the no selling that they were doing. It was so AEW.
Sure.
But I'm still going to do the Battle Royal.
Yeah, women's battle royal.
For the most part, it was
same for the slow mo as well.
It was my slow-mo.
Yeah, sure.
And then best match.
Fatal 4-way,
I'd go Fatal 4 if I had to.
I'm picking nothing.
Okay.
It's fair.
Yeah. Well, worst move?
The War Machine.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the War
I
Machine
just-
or the double no sell, but the War Machine.
I
for
had
me.
Jade and Bianca not finishing the job.
Yeah.
Like just all right, let's just leave them there on the apron.
Right.
Best move?
Tsunami!
I had suplex on the apron.
Oh, okay.
The one that Io did.
That's a good one.
I mean, this, fuck Bronson Reed, but the tsunami through the announce table is always nice.
You know what?
I'll go EO.
All right, worst moment?
The opening.
Yeah.
Open.
That was
Monday Night
so
Morgan.
bad.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
Hey!
The
We're
tag
okay.
champs come out and they don't want a title match. They want to defend their tag titles.
Yeah.
Right.
Which they
Stupid.
just did.
Stupid.
2 days earlier.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Best moment?
I have
Sammy?
no idea.
Mine
Sure.
was Howdy and the Miz.
No.
Howdy Miz?
Howdy Miz. That's what I liked.
I go Sammy.
Sammy. For
I didn't
me
pick
too.
that because I know they're gonna just like one up it on SmackDown or something.
Well, they have to.
but it was
they
still the
have to.
best moment. It was just shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just wasn't great.
All right, it's time for some breaking news. So WWE announced a European tour ahead of WrestleMania next year.
Right.
And Raw and SmackDown will be taped overseas from March 14th through March 31st.
Wow.
So, like, the build to WrestleMania will be taped shows.
That's
Interesting.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
That's it.
So there'll be no surprises.
Well,
we stay off the dirt sheet.
You'll see on Twitter the surprises.
Well, yeah, right.
That's interesting. I mean, there's going to be, WrestleMania's on Easter now, so it's like mid-April now. So there will be like the last couple of Raw and SmackDowns will be live because
it was on Easter last year, right?
No,
This is the first time.
this is the first time.
Easter.
Yeah,
Great.
and apparently it's just because Vegas, Easter's not a popular weekend in Vegas. Like put it on Easter, and then all the fucking wrestling marks,
Yeah.
will come.
Sure.
And then we'll charge them, what was it, $5,000 a ticket? Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, we should totally take bets on what we think the ticket prices are going to come down to, but
Sure.
still, fuck them for that. Also, WWE has released / will not renew the contracts of Baron Corbin, Indy Hartwell, and Tegan Knox.
So it looks like Indy and Tegan were released, and they're not
Yeah.
renewing Corbin.
Not
which
renewing
is
Corbin.
up at the end of the year.
Indy Hartwell, first Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful tweeted that, Indy's being released, and then she retweeted it with, wait, what? Like acting as if she didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was working or not. And then Baron Corbin, some fans were like, hey, sorry to see you go. WWE never used you to your full potential or whatever. And he was like, thanks, I feel the same way and all that, We've always talked about the moment in 2019 where he gave Becky the end of days.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it, you piece of shit, or whatever? It was so
Fucking
awesome.
good.
It was right there's your moment.
Yeah.
Right there was your moment.
I bet we could get him on the show.
Maybe.
I think we should.
Well, we're blocked from him.
We are?
Well, the What's Wrong Wrestling Twitter account's blocked. Yeah.
Oh, reach out on Instagram. Fuck it.
Also, Goldberg appeared on ESPN last Saturday and confirmed that he's having his retirement match with the WWE next year.
He didn't say WrestleMania.
Has to be.
It has to be.
Has to be.
It's either
2
WrestleMania
nights.
or Saudi
I know,
Mania.
I know.
There's only 2 spots: WrestleMania or Saudi Mania. That's it.
Yeah.
But he also said, to no surprise, Gunther is the front runner. It's gonna be Gunther.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Sure.
Gunther. But does he win his last match and then retire the belt? We'll see. That's a Goldberg thing to do, for
Yeah.
sure. Just ruin it again, ruin everything.
Real quick, each of you name 3 people that you think will also get released fairly soon.
I don't know. That's tough.
Who are the number 1 contenders for the Raw title? Them.
War Machine or Viking Raiders?
The Vogue. Maybe
Tozawa and Otis and Maxine.
pretty shitty. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't do any, at least they have some version of a storyline, and she's hot. And Tozawa probably works for close to nothing. Why you don't have to release a guy who doesn't make any money?
Yeah.
50,000. How much are we paying you, Tozawa?
It's gotta be.
I can see Omos.
Oh, right, Omos.
We're over that
that has to just be we're waiting for your contract to run out or some shit.
Yeah. Vinci.
Sure.
Maybe.
They repackaged him and now he's gone again.
Gone again.
He's in the void.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio. We're paying way too much for your talent these days.
Please.
We don't have a vehicle for
He's
you.
going to be a lifer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't
long
be
as he keeps
surprised
wrestling.
if they let go of Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde.
Sure.
I mean, the whole LWO thing's kind of played itself out.
Sure, but
It's
still
mainly
using it.
Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio.
I mean, let's be honest. Umberto what's his name? Umberto.
Berto and
Yeah.
Berto.
Angel.
That
Los
guy.
Bertos.
How are they
Both
even
of them.
How are
I
they
would
still
totally say Otis and Tozawa.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the Good Brothers.
Well, that's my next piece of news. We have some sad news.
Oh.
They're not getting released anytime soon because they're actually both injured, I believe. But Carl Anderson confirmed that he underwent surgery on his arm and he will be out for several months. We're going to miss him.
Wow.
Man, we're going to miss him.
They've
big time.
released people while they're injured before.
No, not anymore. They don't do that. They don't do that anymore.
No.
It's actually maybe Carl Anderson thought he was getting released and then he was like, oh, I better fucking break my arm.
Right.
Yeah, but I think
All
if
right,
your
do it.
contract
Do it.
if your contract runs out while you're injured,
Yeah. Runs out, but they're not going to release them while they're hurt.
yeah, I got you.
You know?
Yeah.
It was like when Maria Kanellis was like, I'm pregnant. Gotta pay me.
Yeah, right.
And then she had the baby, and then a few months later, I'm pregnant again. Oops.
Yep.
Oops, he came in my pussy.
And Vince is like,
It's talking about the husband.
Fire!
It was supposed to be. Vince was like, it should have been me.
yeah, right.
That's all I've got for news. So I guess it's time for the Mark Report. All right.
Yes.
What do you have for us, you fucking Mark?
You know, this week,
Mark Hamilton.
I'm not the biggest fucking Mark.
No?
So over the weekend,
Oh, this was great. I'm glad
a
you have
tweet
this.
yes.
popped up saying, breaking news, WWE has announced that Backlash pay-per-view will take place in Japan at the Tokyo Dome.
Yes.
So the markiest Mark of the Marks,
Yeah.
Uncle Dave Meltzer,
Yes.
saw this tweet.
Well, did you say who tweeted it originally?
So
there's
I saw Wrestle Votes.
But it's Wessel Votes. It's a parody of Wrestle
That's what
Votes.
Wrestle-
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Meltzer fell for it.
What an
And then
idiot.
he saw that tweet and he went, Tokyo Dome. And like Meltzer's trying to take credit
Yes.
for it.
Right. So he
an
just
idiot.
put he doesn't like quote the original tweet. Just says
No.
2025 Backlash will be at the Tokyo Dome.
Yep.
And then of course,
Nobody talks to him in WWE anymore.
No.
Nobody.
and then turns out it was fake.
Yeah.
And so he had to swallow his pride and say Backlash tweet was apparently fake. So can we get a?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Dave Meltzer. I mean, in case you didn't know.
You fucking Mark!
You
Yeah.
fucking Mark.
Man, you really should have been the best football reporter,
Football
to
reporter
ever have lived.
of all time. Should have done it.
Actually, I'd be one of the top football reporters.
Unrelated.
top.
Unrelated. The Jaguars will be playing in the Tokyo Dome during the NFL season next year.
7 stars. Yeah.
That is fucking great.
That'd be hilarious if every year Meltzer predicts the Jaguars to win the Super Bowl.
That's so great.
Well, I have sources, and Tony Khan
Yeah.
told me the Jags are going to win it all this year.
Why doesn't the WWE go to the Tokyo Dome?
I don't know.
You would think that they would sell it out because of like there's such marks.
Well,
over
they've done Japan. I mean, they do Japan.
Yeah,
every year.
maybe
tour, but not
maybe
like
New
a-
Japan Pro
not a
Wrestling
pay-per-view or
has
anything.
like a lock on the Tokyo Dome because WWE has a lock on Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
No other wrestling promotions can do a show there.
So maybe it's just the time difference that wouldn't make any sense.
Maybe.
Here, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this was kind of like a sad tweet. So Xavier Woods sent a tweet. He's like, back in Saudi
We are-
Arabia with Zelina Vega, how it started versus how it's going. And the first picture is him and her as king and queen of the ring.
Wow.
The second picture is them sitting drinking water with the main event logo behind them.
Sad.
Yeah, and they just look so fucking bored.
Yeah, but like, isn't he about to get some kind of heel push?
You would
what
think,
they have-
yeah.
Maybe.
You
Who
don't
knows?
turn heel and then do nothing.
Right.
Well,
Wow, unless you're
turn
Chad
heel,
Gable.
but I don't. Do you see Woods winning a belt? I don't.
Yeah.
Braun
He
Breaker's
should.
got the IC
If
belt.
he gets over,
Yeah.
Braun Breaker's got the IC belt. Woods not win that from him.
I guess not.
Yeah. Last thing I got. So over the weekend, this story kind of broke about Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
That apparently he had stiffed like this charity out
And
of
apparently
it.
he stiffed many charities.
Apparently. But like he he canceled an appearance last minute and then he didn't pay back their money or something. So I mean he caught a bunch of shit online, you know, keyboard
Yeah.
warriors. They went to town. And then so the
Well, it's not like that's not a shitty thing to do.
Sure.
He makes bookings with charities and then no shows on. Like
Yeah.
that's on purpose,
Right.
You know, like it's not
Yeah.
an accident.
So this one
they
was
said he's done it a bunch of times,
this particular
and then
one.
he doesn't give them their money back. That's the big thing.
I thought they pulled it back though.
Well, this Jake's Network of Hope, which was the one that kind of originally got the traction, they had to take back their accusation and gave an apology. Apparently, they missed an email from him with a payment earlier in June.
I could be his publicist.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's WWE. Hey, we'll take care of this right now. We'll even double it.
Hey, tiny wrestling organization.
Right.
We'll give you 50 grand if you just say you fucked up. Like, oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Also, they did say that he reached out with a heartfelt apology as well.
After
Well,
it
why
all
would
comes
he
out.
apologize if he didn't do it?
Sure.
The whole report is bullshit.
Right.
But again, it's that he's done it to multiple charities. Like,
Yeah.
that's
But
the whole thing.
if being a bad guy wasn't good for wrestling, Ric Flair would have been gone a long time ago.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
But
It's like saying like I had a plumber and I stiffed him. Like, okay,
it's a
you're
publicly
shitty
traded
guy.
company now.
I guess.
Yeah. Can't have any bad.
WWE
Especially with a charity, all the charity shit they did. That's a bad look.
Why do you think Brock Lesnar hasn't been back yet?
Yeah.
Because he likes
Now we
piss.
know he's a pisser.
Yeah. He prefers that you're pissed on, not pissed off.
Sure.
I think he will be back at some point.
Me too.
But there is a waiting period.
Never say never.
You know, there's always like how long is it for PP? You know,
Right.
we don't know exactly. A couple of years.
Tony Khan needs to be caught doing something, and then everyone will forget about Brock.
Right.
And then he'll be back.
All right, that's all for Marky Mark reports. So let's get to rumors.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Jesus!
Oh my God.
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So Dave Meltzer
Oh, him again.
Oh, boy.
listened to our podcast
Yeah.
back when John Cena said, 2025 is my last year, and he's now reporting that WWE has been thinking about having John Cena challenge for one of the world titles at WrestleMania next year to try to break Ric Flair's record.
Yep.
First reported by this podcast. We were all fantasy booking John Cena, and it was like, what if he, goes up against Cody at WrestleMania to try to break Flair's record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe even tossed out, like, what if somehow Orton also got to 16?
Right.
And the title gets vacated,
Yeah.
you know?
They're both going for the record.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, that's why I thought, what was that pay-per-view where he was versus Gunther? I was like, maybe he wins this, then Gunther wins it right back, so it counts as a title run.
Sure.
Yeah.
But, like, Gunther is kind of, like, protected.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
isn't he one less?
Well, when they fought in Berlin, I thought that there was a chance Orton could beat Gunther.
Right.
But
I mean,
yeah.
you could have even gone like a triple threat with Cody, like Orton, Cena, and Cody. You know, and like if Orton and Cena are at 16 each, it's like either neither of them's breaking the record or one of them's breaking the record, you know.
And you stick Flair in a cage
Yeah.
above the ring.
Shark cage.
Shark cage Flair.
And he's just skeeting on him.
Orton! No, Cena! Fuck! Dusty! It's not Dusty.
22! It's 22! It's official! It's 22!
Yeah.
You're not even
The
close.
boys in the lab.
You're not
They cooked the
even
books.
close.
I won the West Indiana WIW title.
The governor of North Carolina found me 4 more title runs.
Yeah. So, anyways, Fightful reports that Netflix has requested CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes to be on Monday Night Raw. Wow.
Wow.
The 3 biggest stars?
What a scoop.
That's great. How did they know that they wanted
I
the
know.
3 biggest stars on the show? That's amazing.
How do they not know to build that into their contract?
That's wild.
You know? I guess WWE's like, we can't.
Well, yeah, we can't promise.
No, they'll blow up the draft if
Yeah.
both networks
Right.
want these guys.
Of course.
Fuck the draft.
Also, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attacked Rhea Ripley last week on NXT. Meltzer saying this was done to write Ripley off TV for a while as she's actually legitimately dealing with a fractured right orbital socket and is out of action indefinitely.
Yeah.
So
Sucks.
Orbital socket.
she might be like a Rumble surprise or something.
Yeah. Apparently it was from the headbutt she gave to
Raquel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Raw.
Right.
So that sucks.
I think, people have been talking about the Rumble. I think there's a good chance of her winning it again.
I mean,
'Cause on the
it's
other
not
si-
like she won it last. Well, no, she did win it last
No,
year.
it was Bailey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, the men have multiple Rumble winners. Cody
Sure.
won the last 2.
Right.
Why not Rhea Ripley?
Yeah. Right.
She's winning it back at WrestleMania. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other rumors?
I did see a rumor that all 3 members of the New Day, their contracts are set to expire close to the end of the year.
Oh, well, they're breaking up, Eric. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they break them up, I mean, do they keep all of them? You know?
I don't know.
I mean,
if Biggie's not wrestling, maybe they keep him around in some capacity.
I mean, he's been doing like the pre-show shit.
Yeah.
So, also, could be seeing the Street Profits leave when their contracts are up.
Oh yeah, they've been actually vocal about how unhappy they are.
Yeah.
So
the big thing is like they give them momentum and then they take it away without warning.
Right.
You know,
they've been a tag team for too long.
Yeah.
Just like the New Day. You know what I mean?
just like the Usos were a tag team for too long. Like it's been 8 years that the Street Profits have been a tag team.
Yeah, it's time.
Like
it's
counting
time
NXT.
Right. It's time to see if they can work on their own.
Montez Ford needs to
Obviously
turn
Ford,
heel and stop
yeah.
being a fucking goofball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
Montez Ford is the star there.
Yes. He's the Sean.
He's definitely the Sean.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So it's trivia time.
Trivia time. Work together on this. Rank these female wrestlers on who has been gone the longest. Charlotte, Flair, Carmella, Asuka, Becky, Alexa.
Wow.
Rank them on who has been gone the longest.
Okay.
Charlotte, Carmella.
Charlotte, Carmella, Asuka, Becky, Alexa. Andrew's Googling it.
No, I'm typing it because I can't see Eric's writing.
So
Okay,
number 1 would be
Alexa's-
gone the longest.
Alexa's
Number 5 is the most recent.
been gone the longest.
Yes.
Definitely.
And then Carmella.
Carmella for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Charlotte.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
When did Charlotte do it? Yeah, Charlotte's been gone longer than Becky.
Yeah.
So when did we see Asuka?
Asuka got injured like a few months ago.
Yeah, but who did we see? Did we see Asuka last or Becky last?
What was Becky's last match?
It was
Against
like
Ripley?
in May. No, not Ripley. No, it was when Liv Morgan beat her in May. I don't
Was
think Asuka
Asuka-
was around then. It's probably super close.
Right.
I would probably say Becky has been gone longer,
Yeah.
and then Asuka's 5,
I would agree with that.
right?
Yeah.
So all right, we're gonna go with Alexa's been gone the longest.
Okay.
So she's 1, right?
That is correct. How long? Any ideas?
Oh God,
that, like-
years.
Yeah. Before Bray Wyatt died.
Give me a year and a month.
Hold on. So WrestleMania 2021 was the Orton Fiend match. Where she was there and she cost Orton the match.
Yep.
And then I don't think she was around for much longer. I think it's 2021. I think she's been gone for 3 years. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3 years.
Remember, she came back for a short stint. She was carrying the doll. We're like, why does she have the doll? What with the feet?
Yeah, that was
January of 2023.
Oh.
what?
She came back.
It was that recent.
Yeah, still
Wow.
almost 2 years ago. Though.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Carmella's second
Yeah,
longest.
that is true. Good job. Almost as long. 1 year, 7 months.
Yeah.
These
Right.
stats I
Well,
found
'cause
2 weeks ago. So just
She
add
got
to it.
pregnant and then had a miscarriage and then got pregnant again. And yeah,
Correct.
so she's
Yes.
Who's your third one?
We have Charlotte.
Any guesses on Charlotte? That's correct.
Yes, it was like last November of 23,
So close.
December.
December of 23. Who's your next one?
Becky.
Yep.
Becky and Asuka are a month apart.
Uh-huh.
Asuka's been out 5 months. Becky's been out 4 months. So that's the only one you got wrong. Super close. Both are technically like May. Asuka was super early May, and Becky was super late May.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But crazy, like these are top names,
Right. Yeah.
Like even Carmella's underrated. Like she's good as a heel. You know what I mean? Like the Money in the Bank thing with this fuck Ellsworth and all that. Like
Right.
obviously Charlotte can win a title at any
The
moment.
whole R-Truth thing was ridiculous, but
That was awful.
Yeah. But like Alexa, like just give her, just bring her back and just make her the goddess. Like she'd be so amazing.
I know.
Who even knows if she wants to, you know?
I know. She's had 1 or 2 kids.
People
now, right?
keep saying, no, she only had 1.
Oh, just
Only one.
Yeah. People keep asking her on Twitter. She's like, I'm coming back one day.
She keeps teasing it.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, it may be a Rumble appearance, and that's
like
about
that's it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that's, a lot of the women wrestlers, once they start having kids and starting families, they usually retire,
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, fan questions. Andrew Sean Mark, when do you guys think the Wyatt Takers will appear at a PLE, and what will their possible match be? Again, I don't know that they are. Like maybe WrestleMania, since WrestleMania everyone's on the card.
Right.
But like there's not a Bo Dallas versus The Miz. That's not a pay-per-view match. No one wants to see that.
Only if they built the backstory more.
Yeah.
Like, I hated that I was a part of blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Just build it. They haven't done anything.
I guess that's a possibility, but I doubt it. Maybe Mania. They'll have a match. There'll be one of the Wyatts, or all of them. They'll have a Mania match for sure.
Yeah.
And what will it be? I don't know.
No clue.
Don't be a cunt. Raw at 2 hours is boring, but Raw at 3 hours is too long. Raw needs to be 2.5. No.
What?
It needs to be 1
It's
hour.
only boring because they're not building stories.
Yeah. Max Power, was there really a Curtis Axel callback in the Wyatt snuff film with The Miz?
Yes.
Is this all
Snuff
just
film.
a problem with the B team? I guess so.
Must be.
Yeah. Danny Sands with the ring that Liv was showing off last night. Is it fair to say the Crown Jewel Championship is WWE's answer to AEW's Dynamite Diamond Ring?
100%.
Sure.
I guess so.
I think when Cody first left WWE and he went to Ring of Honor and became the Ring of Honor champion, he actually wore a ring.
Right.
And that like a belt. I'm like, that would be so cool if he turned heel. It's like, look at this.
Look at this.
We all want Cody to be a heel because he's a heel in real life.
Yes.
American
Dick.
Hey, just be yourself, Cody. That's all
He's
the
just
top
a
faces.
fucking man.
Exactly.
And then he's just a dick.
That's why it's like, the Young Bucks as baby faces in AEW just doesn't work because their doucheness just comes out.
Right.
Their
Even
level,
as baby faces.
Level of douche.
Bill Capri, who talks more about family, Vin Diesel or the Bloodline?
Oh, shit.
I mean, the Bloodline's on every week, so the Bloodline.
Right. But I still
Fast and
feel
Furious movies are only a few years. Like every few years we get one.
No.
It's definitely the
Guess
Bloodline.
so.
Fossey32, what happened to Punk and Drew? They said they were going to kill each other. Did they die after the match?
They did.
I mean, let's not talk shit about them. The show is suffering because they're not on it.
I know.
We need them back ASAP. I think they both do come back very soon, though.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll have like a monster truck on top of a building match.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
It's never been horrible.
Foolproof.
And then one falls off the top of the building, and then they wrestle later.
He can claymore Punk with a truck.
Yeah. Pop culture junkie between Savla's tits and Austin hitting China with God damn it. And Austin hitting China with stunners. Imagine Attitude Era Raw shows happening in Saudi. What would that have been like? Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
What would
They
Attitude
couldn't
Era
have even
Raw shows
had women on there.
happen in Saudi in the late 90s? Yeah, no, there would be no women.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be insane.
Yikes.
They would just have straight up murders.
For
That's
sure.
real. Mark Hamilton with War Games coming up. Do you guys miss the Raw versus SmackDown side of Survivor Series? Like when Becky invaded Raw and stuff, getting kind of tired of the Bloodline story. Again, we've talked about this so many times. If you're going to do Raw versus SmackDown, fine.
You have to have
But there has to be stakes. It can't just be bragging rights. Well, our show's better. There have to be something has to be up for grabs, like the number 30 in the Royal Rumble. We've talked about this.
Yes.
We've had ideas like draft picks not enough. It has to be like a legitimate stake that feels like it's important.
Right.
But no, just Raw versus SmackDown, it's for nothing. No.
Winner gets to grab Zack Ryder's crank.
Winner
Like
goes
Natalia
to
did.
Italian.
Winner goes to Netflix.
Right.
Simon Dean's push. Oh. Anybody else sit on their couch / recliner / bed and ask, what the fuck did I just watch after watching Crown Jewel?
Yes.
I kind of had the same feeling after watching Venom. Very odd.
And Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Venom was the worst of the three, though, honestly.
Yeah. that wood chipper monster.
Uh-huh, yeah.
The fuck?
You saw it then?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching clips on YouTube. Like most of the movies on YouTube, so...
You mean the cockroach from Men in Black?
Yeah. And he eats the symbian
and shits it out.
Wood chipper.
Out of its neck.
Yeah.
So the fuck?
Eddie. All right, let's be real for a minute. Did the Wyatt 6 hotel room come with a hostage room? Or was that a Flyer Miles upgrade?
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That was that was the Saudi suite.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the kidnapper suite?
They were in the bowels of the arena.
Yeah.
The bowels.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The boiler room.
Yikes.
Grayson Lanning. Joe, please do a Ric Flair impression of how much Kurt Angle can actually come. I mean, he's read the book as Ric Flair before, so.
Hunter, I saw this a few years ago where Kurt Angle and I went out at a bar after Raw. And I challenged him. I said, who can get the most phone numbers and who can get the most pussy? We found these two whores, and I saw him come more than I've ever seen. And on page 106.
And it wasn't milk, it was cum.
Let me read. So the next time you pull Kurt Angle's cum into the ring to create delightful side dishes, remember that how you present them matters just as much as the flavor.
Yeah, there you go.
Woo.
Woo! Yeah.
That wasn't a milk truck when he sprayed everyone.
Hey, look, you can tell he's just coming.
Where did you
Eric's
get
tip.
the hose?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Angelo, Jay, I see Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, and I see clearly now we're back in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Working backwards. Working backwards.
Joseph Ryling, Cole said something even stupider than usual that I was going to mention, but I'm old and forgot. Well, we remembered.
Ozilla?
But speaking of Cole, can the Saudi prince just keep him, please?
Forever.
Keep up the great work, fellas. Thanks.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Amir, 2007 Transformers, Megan Fox, or Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
How is it not?
Yeah. I mean, they're both hot, but
Yeah.
Sure.
Margot Robbie. Drew Doshi, was I the only one who saw The Rock turn up 5 weeks ago? Yeah, that's a good point.
I know, right?
That's a really good point. The Rock shows up at Bad Blood. We're like, he's back.
He's like,
And he's gone.
3!
Ooh, 3. We can't wait to find out what that means.
And he's gone. And he's gone. Wow, wonder what he's going to do on Raw or SmackDown the coming week. And he's gone.
Nothing.
When does he show up again?
I'll see
Survivor
you at
Series.
WrestleMania 41.
43.
What's 4 minus 1? 3.
When does he show up again, Eric? Survivor Series?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's realistic.
I don't know if that's happening. though.
After Survivor Series.
I don't see that building.
Even if he shows up, he's not wrestling in War Games. You know? He's not going to be sitting in a cage. Everyone's going to be looking at him. And he's The Rock. Like, it's just... He's too big to be in that
I
cage.
mean, he would have to
wrestlers like,
start.
hey, I'm fighting you. I just want an autograph.
Yeah.
I could see him coming out and helping Solo win, and he's... You know what I mean? Like, that would be cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because then he's the tribal chief. Not
But
Solo.
then they have to push Roman Rock this year.
I think they
not
are.
for a title.
Right.
It doesn't need the title.
No, it doesn't.
They're fighting over the Ula Fula. Ula Fala Dula.
The Oompa Loompa.
The Oompa Loompa. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Monopoly guy. Can we get a segment of blank tits on every Josh show? Well, we got to save that for wrestling with you, morality.
Yeah.
You know, those are fun though. JT Pisani. So we now have Battle Royal for the number one contender for the Women's World Championship with almost every fucking contestant belonging to a tag team. Is the women's roster really this shallow now? Bring back Becky. Bring back Charlotte. Bring back Alexa. Bring back Carmella.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's all tag teams in that Battle Royal. Yeah. Liable Chief, George Washington, and there will be an annoying wrestler named Dominic Mysterio. Sailor, so surely everyone will hate him and he'll have no friends. No, he will be in a large faction. If he's so annoying, why would he attract a bunch of hot women? Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Yeah. Jason Deerham, do you guys think War Games is going to be good guy Bloodline with Sami Zayn versus bad guy Bloodline with Kevin Owens? I don't think Kevin Owens will be involved.
Yeah.
He's probably fighting Cody at Survivor Series.
Probably.
Yeah. Kimbo, is there a kayfabe reason that security are so fucking useless at their jobs? Can you remember a time where they've successfully made anything secure? I think that's never in the history.
Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of wrestling. CEO of $5 Pro, soundboard got updated, but still no Edge or Christian. Go fuck yourself button. That's true. That was a good one.
Ooh. Should add it.
Yeah, 'cause that'd be a good one for like Michael Cole.
You got to find the one where it's not bleeped.
Of course.
Yeah,
that would
obviously.
suck if it was, yeah.
Yeah. This is an amateur hour.
Sorry.
Lil Donnie.
Yep.
Since we updated the soundboard and all the sounds are on there, does that mean we get the Joe soundboard back? Saw that episode a few days ago, and I still think it's one of the funniest ones you guys have done.
When I couldn't
Bad.
Yeah,
talk.
I could.
Couldn't talk.
I could make a page where it's all Joe. Oh my god, sound clips.
How many pages can you make?
I think infinite. I don't know.
I want to see when that show was and listen to the show before. When I'm talking like this the entire time, like right before surgery.
2021,
Wow,
November.
sounds about right.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Number one container. Let's be honest. I'd make a more interesting champion than Priest.
For sure.
Yes, number one container, and the avatar is a container.
Yes.
Amazing. Stack of dimes you call a Nick. Okay. I really wish Liv would have told Bianca and Jade that what we're all thinking. The only thing holding you two together is that. Oh, I'm not reading this. No.
Good.
Captain NDA. Just be clear. We all wanted Dom to beat Damian, right? I don't know.
I mean, sure, it'd be more interesting than just Damian losing again. Honestly,
Dom versus Gunther, and then that would make Gunther the babyface for sure.
be interesting.
Maybe. All right, that's all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling, and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
What's wrong?
Yes. And congratulations to our president.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! What?
You wish.
Of course.
We all wish.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong